Oh snap! I left my headphones in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? If it's a little bit loud in my background, my apologies. I left my headphones in the house. Let me know in the comments if y'all can hear me. I'm sorry for being tardy to the party. I was ready to go. I was ready to hit the live button, y'all. And soon as I'm about to hit the live button, I was going to update my Facebook, and I seen some posts and stuff like that on my in my messenger from my subscriber chat. And I said, wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. Search history has been dropped. Allegedly, that's search history from him. Because I will say this. If she has his cellular device, is from what I understand, she has one of his phones. She could have searched that herself from his phone and then, presented it. Because it didn't have dates on that search history. I didn't see dates on the search history. And if she has access to it, she could have did it to play in his face. What's up? What's up? What's up? And it's a cash app that was sent for $400. That's a date on there though. We ain't finna get into that. Hold on, y'all. Let me go let Facebook know where we at. Hold on. Let Facebook know where we at, y'all. Let me let Facebook know where we at. Cause baby. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me in the comment section? I was just watching your replay. You was watching my replay from yesterday? Baby. Hey, Smile Through the Tears. What's up, Stasha? What's up, Sandra? Hey, Steffian. Oh, I'm so mad I left my headphones. I feel like it's super loud without my headphones, man. Oh, gosh. One of my windows, I had pried one of my doors open one day because I had locked my keys inside of my car and it was running. And I ain't had time to wait for AAA. And so I did what I had to do with some nearby tools found and some wood. I'm very, very resourceful, baby. I'm from North Philly. And I pried my door open. So now, since it's not fully meshed with like you can't tell that it's not meshed, but the air can tell. So more air gets into the car than it should. So it'd be kind of loud in the background. So hopefully y'all can hear me. Now I'm actually going to take my extra 5. Hey, Miss LaWanda Love. If you are tuning in from Facebook, y'all better get on over here to YouTube because we had a good little lineup to talk about. Over here, we're going to be talking about the Mookie, Ivan, Dimples, and Chosen fiasco. Is money involved? People done disappeared. Look at that U-Haul. Look at that U-Haul right there. People done ran off with the money, it sound like. Is receipts still being dropped? Alleged receipts, but if it ain't no date attached to it and stuff like that, it really can't really be verified. Tea was being dropped. I was up last night. I went to bed early and woke up like around 3 something in the morning, and I was told to get on over to Ivan's live, and I went to go check out both of his last 2 lives. I skimmed through both of them. I didn't watch them in their entirety. I just don't have the capacity. But once I got to a good part, baby, Mookie had me thoroughly entertained. Okay, so we got some stuff to talk about, and I only got a little bit of time. I don't got a lot of bit of time. So if you on Facebook, drop y'all at followers, at top fans, at highlights. Share me out, please. Let the people know to come on over to YouTube. Come on over to YouTube. And Cash App's being disappeared. Cash Apps is disappearing, y'all. Allegedly, Cash Apps is disappearing, and plans are being derailed. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna need a little bit more time. I'm gonna have to tell my daughter when she get in the car, she's gonna have to just for a minute because I'm running late and it sounds like we got a lot to talk about. They was cutting up last night, Tammy. They was cutting up last night, okay? On last night, they was cutting up on last night. Yes, they was. Woo, child. I feel like we need a Jack Fact Live for this, okay? Because I'm gonna get into them. We gonna talk our talk, but I don't really talk no real talk. I try to keep it classy. But we need Jack to get in. We need a live from you at some point when you get off your vacation or whatever, and you got the time. because we need the Jack Fack energy on this, because I just scrimped a scream I never scrimped before when I seen the post that I seen from Ivan with his Cash App disappearing, from talks with 2K dropping some receipts. I guess Dimples still dropping receipts. Or she gonna say I ain't sent that to him. She gonna say that the person she shared it with sent it to him. Same difference. Ain't no difference. Ain't no difference. Ain't no difference. Hey Layla. Hey Jack Fack. What's up, boo? Hey Peach. I thought I seen Ashley. Yeah, Jack got a Jack. We need a, cause baby, I could just hear her right now. And Sunshine, you out here dropping coins. Sunshine must be doing really, really well for herself, baby, because that looks like her name, Loretta Fredrickson. I think that is her legal name. You dropping $400 on somebody? Yeah, I shared 2K post. 2K, I did not screenshot your post. I actually hit the share button today, so hopefully, he can get out his feelings. I actually hit the share button today, so if you didn't see, I actually shared it to my Summers Room page on Facebook. You'll go check out their search history. And child, if y'all on Facebook, y'all better get over here to YouTube. I'm about to drop my link. I'm about to end the stream from Facebook, y'all. Come on over to YouTube. Here go the link. I'm gonna drop it for y'all one more time. You can put in the if the link for whatever reason don't work for you, search Summers Room, all one word, on YouTube. It should bring you straight to my page. I'm finna clip y'all real quick, and we finna get into it over here on YouTube. So y'all better don't take too long. I'm gonna give y'all about 30 seconds to get here. All right, let's go.
Nice. The tea is coming soon. We got the tea. If you're at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned. Stay tuned, y'all. Summer's Room. The tea is coming soon. We got the tea. If you're at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned. Stay tuned, y'all. Summer's Room.
Be sure to smash that follow button on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Okay, we are back and in action. I lost a few people. We was almost at 50 folks. Facebook, y'all better get on over here, girl. Hey, what's up, y'all? Now I'm driving, so I'm gonna miss y'all. What's up, Divine Chronicles? How you doing, love? I'm not gonna be able to read y'all comments, but let me go ahead and get into this real quick, because I thought I was gonna come on here and just talk about the last Lights Live, which I thought was already enough to talk about, okay? Because Mookie joined Ivan on his live last night, and apparently she dropped some tea that we ain't know about, okay? So y'all know that I didn't actually hear the live, but Dimples at some point had revealed information about Mookie contracting some type of STD or something at some point in her life. I'm not sure when, where, or how. Well, we know the how it happens. I'm not sure the when or the who. And this was a private conversation between the two of them that Dimples dropped. So she said, let's talk about how you out here, she talked about her busting the hair boils with her hands, no gloves, just going into people, you know what I'm saying, in the cheeks with no protection. She said it's embarrassing. But then she talked about, y'all remember that fight? Y'all remember how Mookie came down? She flew out to Texas because she wanted to come fight my friend Maybach, but she ended up tussling with her daughter and said at the pool. Well, allegedly, this all stuff was planned out. This was not like some random stuff. So Mookie, it sounded like Mookie going off and, and things like that, and it going the direction that it went wasn't like altogether super random. So it sounded like Dimples had been planning on fighting Sunshine. She said she wanted to put hands on her and she knew where she lived. And Ivan had insinuated that Dimples allegedly was sitting outside of Sunshine house at one point, but he don't know like if she ever did, if anything ever went down like behind that. But her and Dimples had been making plans behind Ivan back. Ivan was on the phone like, what? Huh? As if he was finding out new information and he had no idea. Yeah, she said boy was and all. That's still my brother, though. That's still my brother. Okay? She absolutely said that's still my brother, and he is. So Mookie, like, I'm confused because you was talking all this, you ready to do this, you ready to do that, you ready to do this, you ready to do that. And I came down here, I'm supposed to fight Maybach. She said something, she used some commentary not so nice about my friend, okay? She used a different word, but she was talking about my friend Maybach. And she said Dimples was supposed to be on Sunshine, and she came down there to be on Maybach. She said, but Dimples was acting like pretty much like she was scared. Like, you talked all that stuff, you tough Tony over the phone making these plans, but then when Sunshine was in your face and you had all the opportunity in the world, you ain't want to bust a grape in the fruit fight. She said it was Dimples. They were the reason for going down to the pool. You know how they made it seem like, y'all over here at our pool and we was coming to the pool and like, no, we ain't come down here because of y'all. It wasn't like intentional. Well, it was intentional. She said that Dimples had let her know, hey, they at the pool, let's go down there. And she go down there and she said Dimples acting real scary. She said Tati and them never even addressed her. She got thrown into the mix with Tati because she's defended Dimples. And she like, I'm confused. Why you so quiet? She said they in the pool calling her, talking about her parenting, calling her all types of B's and all kinds of stuff. And Dimples just in the pool, just doggy paddling in the pool. She doggy paddling in the pool. Niece baby says she weak. She ain't about that life. And I might have to start believing it. Now I can't confirm what Mookie is saying, but Mookie said if you go back to the live or the video, whoever got the video, Mookie dropped the video so we could go watch it. Because she said if you go back to the video, you can see like where it was a Dimples problem and not a her problem. And so I'm wondering if she got any text messages that she could drop. But Dimples seemed very she seems very, what's the word I'm looking for, when people kind of like plan like out their movements. And she wanted to probably text something like that. It probably would have only been a phone call. And Mookie at the time, since she considered her sister-in-law, she probably wasn't thinking to record the phone calls, because people love to record phone calls out this piece. Like, people be hitting that record button, they be having that second device on tuck, because you can't record a phone call on an iPhone. If you try to record a phone call on an iPhone, I don't know about the Android, but when you play it back, baby, it be silent. So I'm like, so you out here planning fights, and then when you had the opportunity, you ain't pull up. You ain't strategic. Yes. Hey, sweets. When you had the opportunity, you ain't pull up. You had Mookie out here getting slammed on the ground, talking about her feet was wet at the pool, and you just stood there and you ain't helped the girl. Premeditated that too. Calculated that too. Like, how you out here planning and plotting to fight on somebody, and then when you get the opportunity to rumble to put your hands up, you not showing up. Like, and Dimples definitely carry herself like she tough Tony, like she about that life. She carry herself like she got hands. Hey, Ebony Love. She carry herself like she got hands, the way she be out here talking on social media anyway. The way she be out here talking on social media, she carry herself like she got hands. And I am very disappointed in you if this is true. Now, this is all alleged, because this is a one-sided information from Mookie. Allegedly. You planning and plotting out things for weeks, and then when you get the opportunity to do it, you ain't showing up and showing out. You ain't showing up and showing out. Dimples, we need answers. Dimples. Now, I don't, we don't bang with each other or nothing like that. And you might not be willing to, because you said you don't sit with ops or whatever, and I'm your op, I guess. But we need some answers. Can you come over here and help us understand what Mookie was talking about? I know that Dimples went live right before I started getting ready to leave out, so I don't know if she responded to Mookie and them live from last night, this morning or not, when she went live today. I didn't get a chance to go check it out. Oh, Charlene, I'm sorry, but that's how we get that's the incentive. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You can always hit the rewind join. Hit the rewind. Hey, Cupcake Boo. So I'm very disappointed if that is true, because she be carrying herself like she about that life. And so far, you coming off like you an actual punk, Dimples. You coming off like you an actual punk. And I have speculated on this since Texas for me, because y'all know we had our little back and forth where she was accusing. Been told y'all she was a liar though, back when she was lying on me, talking about she was catching me in comments and stuff, talking about her on other blog pages, which wasn't true. And then when I was in Texas that whole time, y'all seen me in Texas, I was live a couple of times. I was out there solo dolo in the streets, even like letting people know where I was at the taco spot and all kinds of stuff. And she waited until after she knew we was going to drop a post about me. Like, I was supposed to go to Fun Day Sunday. I don't even think they went to Fun Day Sunday that day. And she popping all her stuff, but you waited until after we exited your area for you to talk about me. I was very like confused about that. That was some real like, girl. Oh, girl, see, like, you, girl, what? So I already was like, it's giving, you ain't really about that now, but this ain't about me. But I've been kind of tracking her since like that time. And I'm like, if people in the pool is punking you, they calling you out your name and talking about your parenting, and they right there in your face, and you talking about how you want to put hands on people. How come while I'm live? And I appreciate that. Let me know if y'all still can hear me, because I just had a call come through. Can y'all hear me? Mic check, mic check. Did I lose y'all? Did I lose y'all? Y'all still here? Right. Waiting until I'm on my way home. Girl, stop it. Stop it. And now you telling me y'all was at a pool and you let Mookie know that they was at the pool for y'all to go down there, and then you punked up? You punked up? After you did all that? Like, what was all that for? Like, what was it for? I'm not understanding. So you did go out there purposely, even though they went on that side, you purposely went out there like with your intentions to stir up some stuff, and then you ain't do nothing. It's given, yeah, Mookie, and she didn't even help you. She could have booped by, and Mookie was like, I could have continued and I could have got into it, but I realized I ain't have nobody. Woke Mookie up out the bed. And Mookie was on a block bed spending the night down there, didn't she? She finally get comfortable on that blow-up bed. Probably found her sweet spot. Because sometimes it take you a minute to get comfortable in that type of situation, especially when you're a bigger girl like myself. You wake me up out my sleep to go down to this pool only for you not to have no action? For you not to have no action. I would have been hotter than fish grease, okay? I would have been hotter than fish grease, okay? Woo! Me and Dimples should have probably had to see me. Dimples probably would have had to see me after we left the pool and got back to the apartment. We'd have probably had to do. Girl, I'm talking about myself. I said, especially a bigger girl like myself. We both big. I mean, that ain't no secret. So I wondered if Mookie got on her head about that. Right? We'd have had to get into it, because you put me in this situation, you got me out of my space where I was just probably getting comfortable with. I probably wasn't ready, snoozing, sleeping, because I'm on vacation technically. You gonna pick me up out there? You gonna get me up out the bed to not have no action? To not have no action? And me personally, because I'm a bigger girl, if I get up and I'm comfortable and you don't follow through, you don't make it worth my while, I have a problem. I have a problem with that, because it take a little bit more extra effort for us big girls to be moving around. You know what I'm saying? It do. Like, and if I don't have to do nothing, I don't want to do nothing. So I'm wondering if Mookie got on her head, because I definitely would have got on her head. Yeah, because when you big, it takes like an hour to find a good spot, so you won't stop breathing in your sleep. And if done fail mine, you wake me up. Now, I ain't never stopped breathing in my sleep. But yeah, that can happen too, being on the bigger side. Hey, Summer. Hey, Ashley. I'm trying to be respectful. I don't need you to speak for nobody. Y'all don't fight in the comments. Don't fight in the comments. Yo, Niecy baby. Chill. Smile through the tears. I appreciate you. It's good. We good. Come on, y'all. Don't fight. Let that be the last comment, y'all. Go ahead and focus on the dialogue. Let's not fight. Let's be civilized, okay? I ain't gonna do too much on your friend, Niecy. You ain't gotta worry. I try to keep it kosher over here. She ain't been beefing with me, so I got no reason to beef with her. And it wasn't a shot. It was just me speaking facts, because I'm a big girl too. So not only that, she confirmed that Dimples was supposed to be exiting out of there, but instead of her leaving, which we already noticed, Dimples go borrow a crock pot to make a seafood boil in, when she was supposed to go out with the girl Mimi. And she said something about everybody not having money. She said, but I was cool because my food was going to be covered. And then I even said, we wasn't even supposed to be going anyway. It was supposed to be a you and Mimi thing. But she go and make a crab boil so that she could have more time with her boo. I don't know if it was a crock pot. I'm saying a crock pot, a seafood pot, or whatever it is, to make her crab boil in, because Mookie said she was supposed to go have crawfish. But my thing is this, as far as Mookie goes, she could have said, nah, I don't want that seafood. I appreciate you trying to, do, but we could do that later. But I want to go and meet Mimi. She want to treat me. When I come back from with her, then we could do something else, because I don't know what time of the day that this happened, but we could have ate the seafood boil another day. Mimi said she had Ivan. I think I read that somewhere. That's Mimi Oglesby or something like that, right? She brought some kind of pot, a crock pot, a seafood pot, a crab pot. She brought some type of pot big enough to make her seafood boil in. And so her whole reason for making the seafood boil, and then she went and bought food stamps or borrowed food stamps. I'm going to say purchase food stamps. So she could make the borrowed food stamps so she could make the seafood boil so she could stay a part of the function when she was supposed to leave. And Mookie and her brother was supposed to be having like a birthday turn up week while she was out there, but they couldn't turn up solo dolo because Dimples decided to insert herself in their plans. But also for Ivan, you could have simply told her, no, you're supposed to go home. We gonna rock out together. I wanna spend time with my sister since we don't live on the same side of the world. And so we gonna rock out. I'll holler at you like later. So my thing is this: while Dimples inserted herself into situations, it sounds like people was afraid to stand up for themselves, and I don't understand why. Like, I don't get that part. Like, what's wrong with people standing up for themselves? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, you guys. If you don't know what a thumbs up is, exit out the live chat. It won't take you off the live, and just hit that thumbs up for me. It lets YouTube know that they could share me out. And thank y'all so much. I not only hit 1,600 followers the other day, but shortly thereafter, I'm almost at 1,700. I only need like 20 more followers, I think, subscribers. So if you are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. We on our way to 2K, baby. Not 2K talks, but 2K, 2000. YouTube is growing, it's bumping, and y'all starting to find y'all way over here. So thank y'all so much for supporting the page. And also, if y'all like that little jingle, go hit up Dice and Cat's page and go let them know I sent you, okay? Then Mookie said she was supposed to make her own cake, and she ended up not making her own cake because Dimples decided to make a cake. And she said the cake was a little bit too moist. Now, I ain't never heard somebody say a cake is too moist, but Dimples said the cake was too moist, but it was supposed to be because that's why they added the Jello to it. And I've heard people adding Jello to cake to make it moist. That seemed a little whatever, but I've heard like that happens. People adding Jello. I would think pudding, but I guess Jello works too. Or maybe she just meant the brand Jello, and it was actually pudding versus like actually like the Jello. But anyway, let me not get into my baker's brain and get back. So she said, while I appreciate everything she did, like everything is not what it seems. So yeah, I ate the seafood. Y'all talking about, but I ate it. Yeah, I ate it. She cooked it. I appreciate it. I ate it. But things went the way they went, not because that's how they was planned, but because that's how Dimples allegedly inserted herself. And then they spoke about Dimples said she had $47,000. Now I don't know if Dimples understands this, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't reported to I'm pretty sure that $47,000 wasn't reported to human social services or Department of social services or whatever that is, the people that cover the food stamps. Now she already said she give food stamps, and I'm pretty sure 47K would have prevented you from getting food stamps. So I know you couldn't have reported that to the food stamp people. So why are you talking about you had 47,000 on live? Because if you were getting assistance at that time, baby, they could backtrack and they could still get you. People be throwing themselves under the bus, okay? People be we didn't get there yet, Sharon. People be throwing themselves underneath the bus, okay? I don't understand how they don't realize how this social media stuff can get you in trouble. And they still be running a yap or bumping their gumpers. Hold on, y'all. Let me go get my daughter real quick before I end up, while I'm saying, before I end up owing some money. Before I end up having to pay a late fee. I'll be talking to y'all too long. She had 47K. She ain't got 47K no more. I even said he ain't seen no 47K though. He saw 33K. Right, Gina G. Right. He said he seen 33K, which is still a nice of money to be sitting on for somebody who said they wasn't working. But allegedly she got that money for dealing drugs. Mookie said she was a drug dealer. Hold on, y'all. Mookie said she was slinging that stuff. But hold on, y'all. I gotta get my daughter. Give me 1 second. Hey. Okay. And had a car. Child. Stop trying to bump in front of me, y'all. So, yeah, and then y'all was definitely listening to these lives. Then he said, Mookie said she was trying to keep up with Ivan because Ivan had that 70K at the time. So she spent some money because he was spending money, I guess, trying to keep up with the Joneses. But what I'm confused about is because Ivan said she had a 2023, which was at the time they started talking, was 2023, that only had 3,000 miles on it. And she traded it in for a 2020 that had 40-something thousand miles on it. So I'm wondering why she traded her car in. Could she not afford the payments? Was the payments cheaper? Or did she get an older model but something that looked a little bit more fly and was bigger, trying to keep up with like with certain appearances? Like, was her 2023 a smaller car and not visually appealing? I'm trying to understand like how that happened. And if she downgraded to a 2020, the car had to be of more value if she ended up putting more money out. So I was a little bit perplexed by that. Like, how did that work? As far as her having to, her like downgrading, you know, that kind of threw me off. She said her and Ivan had the same amount in both their accounts. So by the time she met with Ivan, Ivan was down to 33,000. Is what she's saying. I make a good Jello cake. It's not to make it moist. It's actually flavored and use Cool Whip as icing pudding is used to make. No, that's not the kind of cake they made, Nikki. They actually add Jello into the cake mix to make it moist. You talking about actual Jello. We ain't talking about that. I'm not even eating that kind of cake, Nikki, because what? Ew. Not 33K and still got a pissy couch. So whose name was that money under? Because to qualify for stamps, they check your accounts. Not all states check your bank accounts. Not every state is the same. Just like some people can have a job and go get food stamps, and the place in the social service place never know that they're working. Like, all systems are not intertwined. Some states you could get away with it. Some states you can't. Like Philly, and it depends on like who you bank through and stuff like that. Like, everything is not always connected. That's a tidbit for y'all who want to be out here plotting and planning. Now, I ain't telling nobody to go do nothing they ain't got no business doing, okay? However, there are certain situations where your job will not pop up in the system, depending on what state you're in and stuff like that. And a lot of people can get away with a lot of things because every state is not on the same system. Now, a lot of places are updating, and that's changing. It's a lot harder to get away with it, but it's absolutely a thing. The fact that someone would say, like, an estimate is crazy to me. Not a pissy couch. Lord lost all the equity. Lord Child will be telling all the people too much business and can run them up on a snag. Yes. Could be on her cash app. She still got to be below the totem pole. She can make great money, but if her family is large enough, she gets certain she'll get certain deductions to help her get underneath the threshold. So it just depends. And like if anybody has disabilities, how many children, all kinds of stuff. It just depends. She met Ivan when he left. He had just got that check. Right. But he had his apartment already when they met. So he had already spent the nice chunk of change on his apartment, getting furniture and stuff like that. We need an interview with all of them, and then move that same pissy couch. Then I heard she got the right that the couch is supposed to be in the same place. So is the couch really pissy? Because is somebody really moving a pissy couch with them? Like, is that what we doing out here in the streets? Like, moving pissy couches? Is that what we doing? Yeah, even if it's on Cash App, it could be reported. Cash App send you they send you a what is it called? A 1095? A 1099, they send you that paperwork, a 1095B or whatever it's called. They send you that form in the mail for you to claim that money if you make over a certain amount. So yeah, not 40K nice. Ooh, I mean that. I mean, you know, that could be true. And he didn't have his car yet, right? Because did he get his car before or after he met Dimples? Did he already have his car before he met Dimples? I can't remember. I use vanilla cake, bake them, then poke holes in it, pour the Jello over, refrigerate overnight, then ice it. And how I do it. Oh, I ain't never heard of that. No, my daughter has disability. I don't get them. Jack, I thought the followers furnished Ivan's apartment. They didn't buy his furniture and stuff like his couches and beds. They bought like microwaves and vacuum cleaners and I think speakers, they bought stuff like that, but not his actual furniture, that from my understanding. She moved the same kids that pissed on the Jack, stop it. She beating the system, to be honest, because she does hear out the house, so she probably reports that she's not working. She better be. If she's smart, she better be. Honey child, she better be. And then, you know, with all that, what else did Mookie reveal? So she talked about that, her buying the car, spending the money, her busting Dimples, Dimples busting pimples out his booty with no gloves. And then she had said that that was the first time Ivan had ever been tested, but Ivan made it seem like he's been tested before. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but he made it seem like that wasn't his first time getting tested. But then he said, regardless of the fact if it was my first time or not, the doctor said what he said. And Ivan said that he ain't have nothing. But from my recollection, the stuff that Ivan got tested for was not what Dimples was positive for. You didn't go get tested on the paperwork that I saw. Anybody else see any different paperwork? He didn't get tested for microplasma, the Facebook disease, and he didn't get tested for herpes. Did anybody see that on his paperwork that he got tested for microplasma, the Facebook disease? Because that's what I call it, the Facebook disease or herpes. Did anyone see results for microplasma and herpes? I only saw results for like the basics, HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia. I didn't see anything. Hey, Tori Boo, I didn't see anything for plasma and herpes. Did y'all see that? She looks like she wants to be a paid influencer now with 2 pages going. She did all this for a bag. I love that Dimples is in tune with her poetic side. Like, I think that's dope. I used to write poetry. I haven't done so in a while. I probably should get back into it. But I ain't gonna, these poems is killing me. Like, these poems, all the people listening, you know, they definitely shade. She definitely throwing shade. Like, she using her poems to throw shade. But she definitely getting views on them. She definitely getting views on them. He got the car after he got with her. So how was Ivan getting around? He had a rental. Show paperwork. I bet he didn't. Just basics. I don't think he will tell anyone if May got it. He does to guarantee I will put 500 on it. Nope, Ivan, Sunshine, or Dimples, neither of them got the. I know none of them. Yeah, I didn't see him tested for microplasma, so he can't say that he don't have it because he didn't get tested for it from what I saw from his paperwork. Now, not unless he went back and got tested again and asked them to test for that. I didn't see nothing on that paperwork that he posted, that he showed us on his video. Microplasma wasn't listed on the results. She should get better before sharing. Oops. If I was them kids and I stayed down with you while you hustled to stack that bread, homeless, sleeping in a car and out of a hotel, you spend the money on a nigga, it would be up and stuck. She said that she was out here hustling and she was sleeping in a car with her kids in a hotel back and forth. Now that's crazy. Like, salute to those who get through troubled times like that. Y'all can hear my daughter snoring because she is snoring like a grizzly bear. Alayla, lift your head up. Brandy and Tati car. Oh, wait, he was driving Brandy and Tati car? I know he borrowed their park. He went into their parking garage, but I didn't know he used their car. He used their car? Dimple says she was getting tested 3 weeks ago. Where Dimple's paperwork at? Child, we ain't seen it. She let it blow over. She let everything else, kind of like talking about everything else to kind of distract y'all from those test results. Can't take care of your kids or clean your house, but you can pop booty boils. Ooh! Priorities messed up. He was driving Brandy and Tati car? I don't remember him driving Brandy and Tati car. I definitely remember him using their parking garage for his car and them telling them they wanted his their parking garage thingy back. Nope, none of them showed results, and May didn't give it to herself. Yep. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your couch is pissy, and Mookie said your food tastes like doo-doo too. Oh my God. Y'all go support Let's Talk About It. She just got the performance bonus. Go run her up, okay? What up, House of G's? People don't know of you as a good parent. They only know She's a bully popper. This is crazy. Y'all rhyming out here and stuff. This is crazy. Okay, y'all out of pocket. Y'all out of pocket out here. So, did anybody watch the Dimples live that she did? Did she talk about what Mookie said? Because if so, I'm gonna go back to go get a clip so I can kind of mesh them all together. It was the garage. You right? He did drive his car. No, he had the Hellcat that traded it for the. Oh, he had a Hellcat first, and then he traded it in for the. So he did already have a car. He had got a car, and then he traded it in for the green one or the yellow one, whatever it's considered, highlighter yellow, whatever it's considered. He did. He had a car, then he traded it in for the one that he got. You about to write a poem? Please feature a poem, Jack. Please feature a poem. Please feature a poem. Please do it. He got a car when he left and then traded it once he got with Dimples after he went to jail. So he had already spent the chunky change on the first car. And then he was supposed to pay off the whatever car he has, but he ended up saying he put like a big deposit down and then he was going to pay it off within a certain time. I wonder if he paid the car off. I remember him getting rid of one car, yeah. So there's a lot going on in these Facebook streets, man. So not only did we have that, so we got Chosen, who was supposed to be coming down to help Ivan move. Now, I didn't know Ivan sent her the money for her plane ticket, but apparently Ivan sent her the money for her plane ticket, and she told him, listen, she said she booked the ticket, but her card was turned off, and so the ticket never got booked. What? I'm confused. What do you mean your card was turned off? What do you mean your card was turned off? I'm confused by that. And so he ended up downgrading the kind of truck he was getting. He said he booked the smallest truck. I don't know how he's gonna pack his apartment into the smallest truck because he has some big pieces of furniture. He got that table, he got his sectional, and he has his bedroom set. Those are probably his 3 biggest things. Maybe he can fit all of that in his car. But he said he's been trying to reach Chosen, and Chosen hasn't been getting back to him. And he need her to send that money back to him because he could use it for gas money. Okay? However, it sounds like he might not be going anywhere because he said he woke up today and he could not locate his cash app. He said his cash app is gone. He said his cash app is gone. He can't even find it. He don't know where the money is at. Now, I don't know what is wrong with people. If you have cash app and you use cash app for anything other than your family members or close friends, okay? Like you're using it for more than just your personal use, like between your family members and close friends, you should not be leaving any money on Cash App. Cash App can disappear. People can do reverse transactions. You could wake up, you could go to sleep with thousands of dollars in your Cash App and wake up in the negative thousands of dollars, okay? So you should not be keeping your money on your Cash App. You also should not have your Cash App connected to your bank card. You should put your bank card on here to transfer the money to you, and then you should be removing your bank account off of there and locking your card, honestly. And honestly, locking your card does not prevent banks from doing reverse transactions. So you should not just have money sitting on your Cash App. It's not safe. This is my tidbit to y'all. Obviously, nobody never taught people this. You should not just have money sitting on your Cash Apps, okay? You shouldn't. It's not safe to do that at all. It's not safe. So Ivan woke up and couldn't locate his Cash App or his funds, and they are alleging that Dimples has something to do with it, that Dimples done took that man Cash App. Now, if he has another phone and she has it, and he ever logged into that Cash App from that phone, and she has access to it, it's quite possible, or like the email, it's quite possible she could have something to do with his money getting gone. Like it's a possibility that she could have something to do with it. So now he's saying because he could not locate to the funds that he had on there, he might not be moving now. He might not be moving now. He said, I guess I ain't moving. So he might not be relocating. But all this sounds real funny to me. Honestly, it do. Because I told y'all already, they alleging that Dimples never left Texas. Now Ivan saying he can't move. He said that he was burnt out of a bunch of deposits, like $1,600 that he was hoping to get back so that he could use that for gas to get to California. So it's a lot going on with these people. It be just a lot going on with these social media people, like in general. Haven't we learned about buying folks airplane tickets on this app? Oh, sweet, 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 sweet. Come on, woo, sweet. Stop it. She said her jet. She said her just jacked her. She said her just jacked her. What, Jack? What? Let me read some of these comments. Smile through the tears. She representing poor Ivy. He just keeps getting money took from him. Oh, just keep getting took it. Why does Chosen wear that damn name tag? Because it's jewelry, I guess. It was locked. But even if if the card was locked, Jack, and when she went to go book her plane ticket, if the card was locked, it would have automatically declined her purchase right then and there. It wouldn't have booked the ticket, and she found out later that it didn't go through. It would have declined right away. She'd have got those red words pop up on her screen that her stuff was declined. Yes, unauthorized use, but not chargebacks. The banks are going to take that money. Good luck with that. It's probably all rent to own, so he be all right. She was just live yesterday. Yeah, I seen she was I seen Chosen definitely around, but she ain't getting back to Ivan allegedly. Somebody in the comments said that she was $100 short. So he said he told her don't worry about booking the ticket now because the tickets is probably gonna be double the price that they was, like $400 and something dollars. So don't worry about it. So he just booked the smallest U-Haul and he was going, load it up and keep it pushing. That money ain't coming back though. I don't think. If Chosen sent that money back to Ivan, I would be very, very surprised if he gets the money based on just the behaviors we've seen on social media. I would be surprised if she get the coins back. Two movers took him. Chosen took money. Now his cash app going. He can't win for losing. Chosen smoked that plane ticket. I just pictured Chosen in that U-Haul doing 120 down. Can they even do 120? Doing 120 down I-10 in California. Man. Oh my gosh. He about to big beg Andy style. You think so? Ivan has never been a big beggar. Now, Ivan, let me clarify this. Ivan has absolutely asked for money. He will put a post up and he will ask. But typically, once those comments start rolling in the negativity and people talking trash about him being a beggar, he takes the post down and he move along and say, I ain't asking y'all for nothing. Like, because they do too much. So he definitely has asked. But I can't say that I have ever seen Ivan actually like beg, like consistently ask for something. Have y'all? Has anyone on here ever seen him like consistently ask for something? Now, I'm not talking about people just wanting to send him money. People buying him groceries. He used to get people buying him groceries all the time. I don't see that so much now because he got that girlfriend messed him up. He messed up a good thing. He had women sending him TVs. He had women sending him groceries, keeping his refrigerator stocked. He would get people sending him beverages. He would get people sending him beverages to make sure he ain't thirsty. And he messed all that up getting a girlfriend. After he just got out of a 13-year relationship. He should have stayed single. Like, these chicks was taking care of him. He messed that up. He ain't think that through, only to be going through what he going through right now. Only to be going through what you going through right now, bro. Man, how they be finding these people that be ready to drop these bags? Ivan has a better chance of moving without Chosen. My boy going out sad. He don't got no money, no food. I know he wish he would have put that apartment in his name for Dimples now. First, yeah, because he'd have been able to go. No, but he still would have been stuck because he still would have need the money to move. So it's probably a good thing he didn't because he would have had to switch it over by a certain time. And then he would have been stuck with her underneath an apartment that was in her name. And my thing is this, he said he don't got no money. Oh, but he said people be sending him a couple dollars here and there because he's definitely still be eating out in the streets. And he could take that little couple dollars he be spending and find a Dollar Tree because Dollar Tree sell food. He could go to the market. He could buy him some cup of noodle. cereal with milk, lunch meat, stuff that will kind of, you could stretch. You know what I'm saying? Canned goods. But he be eating out. He still be eating good to me. He still be eating good to me from what I see. Um, yeah, don't keep money on your cash app. I've been starting to have as many problems as Andy for sure here lately. Back to back to back. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Ivan has a different way of begging. It's like I don't beg, I just make you feel bad for me. Yeah. He definitely has asked for stuff, Sharon. He's definitely asked for stuff. I've definitely seen. He's put up posts, dropped his cash app. He asked about money to support his book. When he wanted to drop a book, he had to collect a certain amount of money. He dropped his cash app for that. He's definitely asked for money. He put up his cash app recently to help him move. He's definitely asked about funds before. Like, it's definitely been a thing. He's asked for he's asked for things. I've never seen him consistently beg, but he's definitely has asked. If I was Ivan, I would have stayed single. Yeah, he should have stayed single. He done messed up the bag because a lot of people that used to go hard for Ivan, I see them over on Dimples Live now, going hard for her. I see these same people that used to go hard for Ivan supporting Dimples now and talking trash about Ivan. These was your peoples. They had your back. They was 10 toes down. Especially Pretty Nikki, because she used to be over on my page trolling, talking trash, mad. Because, baby, you can't even recover. You can't even recap about them because, baby, they be on your head, okay? But now she over there riding 10 toes for, Dimples now. She was his downfall. This lady knew what she was doing. Some Lifetime movie-ish. He asked for all that stuff when he moved out into that apartment. He does ask for things at times. No, he didn't. Sassy as hell. He didn't. His people asked him to make a Amazon wish list, so he made a wish list. He did not ask for those things. People told him to make a wish list when he moved into his own place because people wanted to support him, so he made a wish list. So he did not ask for that. His supporters asked for that. So we're not gonna put that on him. We're going to keep the timeline right, y'all. Are you honking or someone else? That's someone else. I'm parked in a Walmart parking lot, about to go in here and pick up a couple things. On Angie's Truth is showing Sunshine Cat. Yeah, we just talked about that, BB. She sent him $400 on 5/3 just a couple days ago. She said, "Let me support your moving, bro." Sunshine said, "Whoever sent those messages to Suitcase said Sunshine be tricking on Ivan." So are they still dibbling and dabbling? Y'all think they still sleeping together? Do y'all think Ivan and Sunshine still banging? Hey, doing, Marie Boo? Y'all think she's still banging? Ivan. It's just, I don't know if because I'm older now, it's just like too much going on. Because I know when you're young, but Ivan is young, but he ain't that young. He a couple years younger than me. Dimples is around my age. Actually, I'm older than Dimples. I thought Dimples was older than me. Like, I don't think Dimples is an ugly girl at all. But I definitely thought she was older than me. I thought she was old. She looks old. Like, she looks older. Thought she was older than me. Not that she looks like a grandma to me or nothing, but I definitely thought she was older than what she is. So I was surprised to find out I'm actually older than her. Now, Mookie, because she young. Sunshine, she young, young. But they young, but they ain't that young. Like, no, she is that young. She like 23 or something like that. Dimples is like 23 or 24. Like, they young. Right, I'm out of work because of my wound on my legs, and insurance won't cover the medicine to help heal faster, and I can't afford it either. Food for my kids or my meds, food wins. That's crazy that your insurance won't cover it. They are both 304, so yeah, they are. Y'all think they still humping? If y'all think they still humping, drop a blue heart in the comments. It's just weird to me that he would put some of the things he did on that wish list. I mean, if people gonna say, "Let me support you," you might as well put on there what you want and see what they gonna buy. My daughter just had it was for I sent it to my family though. No, not Dimples. It's 23. Loretta. Sunshine is like 23, I think. His sister can't help him. I think his sister is just getting back on her own feet. She wasn't working for a minute. Her man just came home. She did just buy a new sectional. So maybe she ain't got it to give. California rent is high from what I understand. Not Dimples. Dimples is 37. I said Sunshine. If I said Dimples, my bad, I meant Sunshine. Dimples is in her 30s. Sunshine is in her 20s. I was saying Sunshine. I might have said Dimples because I be mixing names up. But Sunshine is like 20 something. Dimples is 37. Like, I made a wish list for my daughter. She made a birthday wish list, and I added something on there that wasn't on her wish list just to see if somebody in my family want to buy it. Because if I ain't got to buy it, I'm not even going to act like I'm not going to give somebody else the opportunity to buy it. Okay? All right? Okay? But if my supporters like, make a wish list, I'm going to put everything on here and see what y'all going to buy. Now, y'all might not buy the most expensive stuff. I might get the little stuff, but if I won't know if I don't put it on here. And Amazon gives people the opportunity to put money towards items. Like, you could select items that they could put money towards. So, like, one person might not be willing to buy something that's $500-$600, but maybe 5 or 6 people willing to put $100 up to buy it. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know what you could get unless you ask for it. And if I'm gonna make a wish list, and even me personally, I probably will put some big ticket items on there just because. And not just because it's just my supporters. If I make a wish list, I'm sending it to my family and stuff too. So it ain't limited to just the fans. You know what I'm saying? So we got Chosen that ran off with the money for the plane ticket. Ivan Cash App has been compromised. He can't find his money, so now he might not be moving. Mookie done dropped some tea saying that it was Dimples behind the whole situation with the fight in Sunshine and stuff, and she ain't ever followed suit. She was popping boils with her hands. This is crazy. She had 33 to 47,000 in a bank, and she ended up spending money on another vehicle to keep up with Ivan allegedly. This is all too much. But she said Ivan spent up her money. And Ivan said, how I spend up the money that I don't have access to? What is coming up, y'all? Is it a holiday or something coming up? Did I miss something, y'all? Because I'm sitting here in the car and I've seen 3 men. 3 men so far have come out of the market with flowers bouquets. I know Mother's Day just passed, but it's another holiday coming up. And if not, that is beautiful that these men are out here paying attention to their women, taking them flowers to let them know that they think about them. Shout out to the men that be men out here that make they woman feel felt and admired. That's a beautiful thing. Memorial Day? When is Memorial Day? Today? Today is Memorial Day? Wait a minute. Today Memorial on this right today? Maybe Bill could use his plane ticket to move. You know what, Tracy? I'm not messing with y'all. They could be celebrating late, but on a Tuesday? Or they messed up Mother's Day and trying to make it up. Maybe. It's a lot of men here today. I see a bunch of men like getting out of cars. Like, I've sat here, I've seen 3 men come out of the market with flower bouquets, and I'm seeing a bunch of people that's parking of just men like getting out. So I'm like, is there something going on out here in this area that I'm in that I'm not aware of? And do my husband know about it? Because why is everybody getting flowers today? Shout out to the men looking out for their wives and their girlfriends and their spouses. Shout out to them. Oh, it could be a graduation. It could be. She said these are the men that forgot to do it on Mother's Day. I'm dead. Not they waited all the way till Tuesday. Not their side piece. Is it side piece Mother's Day? It's raining out here. This will be a bad day to go to the cemetery. They could be, because I'm pretty sure they discounted from Mother's Day. But it was another video dropped by Justin Dean, which is Cora Obedi's ex-husband, where he played live clips of Cora and her sister Nancy, where Nancy is saying that her sister is not broke and doesn't need the money, the GoFundMe. And then it's a clip of him playing where Cora says she's the one that pushed for the court order for her kids' images not to be shared. And so I'm like, he coming with the receipt. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. He coming with the receipts. So I'm like, If you on live talking about you the one that pushed for your kids' pictures not to be on social media, why you on here crying about you not being able to make money behind your kids' pictures now? I'm a little bit confused by that. Not Dawn Marie not realizing she was behind in a live. It could be a graduation today. I ain't even thinking about that. People could be graduating today. And so that's a clip I need to put up. I need to put that clip up. And I also think I'm going to start playing, covering certain TV shows and stuff. I'm going to start giving commentary because I love My 600-Pound Life. I binge watch that like every night to try to go to sleep. It helps me sleep. And it's another show that I watch that I like. It's a dating show. I think I'm going to start taking the clips from that and doing commentary on it because I enjoy it. And I heard my husband the other night, he actually be watching one of the shows that I'll be watching. He done found on his own. He like it. And I think y'all would like it too. So y'all look out for that. I'm going to get up off this phone so I can get in this market and go grab these couple of items that I need to get so I can get up out this rain. His beard is long as crap. And I'll talk to y'all later, y'all. Let me go. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. And thank y'all so much for supporting my page. I'm almost to 1,700. We on our way to 2,000. And I'm super excited about that. Don't be afraid to copy them links and share my videos or my lives. Comment. I do respond back to the comments once I see them. And I appreciate y'all. All right, y'all. Bye-bye. No, I'm thinking about picking up the ingredients, Jacqueline, to make the carrot cake, but I really shouldn't because I'm being fat. And I'm not going to do it. But I am going to pick me up some salsa and some chips because I could actually have that as a snack. It's very low in calorie. And the amount of chips or tortillas I could eat is only 120 calories and it's about 25 chips. I probably can't even eat 25 chips. So I'm going to get me some of that to crunch on so I can satisfy this little urge of wanting to chew something. All right, y'all. And I made that keto lasagna. I did not record it like I was supposed to, so my apologies for that. But it turned out absolutely amazing. I think I might drop a picture or a reel with the ingredients and the steps that I used for you guys to try out if you would like to. If you're trying to find a way to cut carbs and you like pasta, heart of palm. I'm telling y'all, heart of palm is a move. Once you know how to work with it, you got to you could boil it or saute it before, like if you're making like a pasta dish, like a spaghetti or linguine, to kind of soften it a little bit. But I don't, because if you cook it too much, it will become like mushy. So I'm very careful with it, but it's a great substitute for pasta if you are a pasta lover. I think pasta had like 200 and something calories in it for 2 ounces, and heart of palm only has 20 calories in it for 2 ounces. So y'all see the difference? Y'all see the difference. I'm gonna put together a video for the lasagna I made, and my daughter absolutely loved it. She asked, could we have it again tonight? I said, we're gonna be eating it for a couple of nights because I made a big pan and I only can eat but so much. So even my daughter liked it. It tastes just like spaghetti. You might have to get accustomed to the texture of the heart of palm, because if you don't cook it right, it can feel a little like almost like pasta. Like if you don't cook pasta all the way through, if you don't like it all the way cooked through, what is it called, al dente, when it has like a bite to it, it has a little bite to it, or like you don't cook and it got that little hard, not super hard enough for you to bite through it. It ain't crunchy, it's soft, but it's a little bit hard. It kind of mimics pasta for me. Spaghetti squash is a hit or miss for me. Sometimes I've made it and I love it, and sometimes I make it and I hate it. I like butter squash, the yellow squash and the green squash, zucchini, and what is it called, butter squash. I like to saute that squash. I like to use the zoodles for my spaghetti, but heart of palm is even better. So, but I'm gonna get off here so I can get in the store. I love you guys. Talk to you guys later. Toodles. Remember, if y'all looking for a little jingle, go hit up Dice, because y'all know what it is. The tea is coming soon.
Dice.
The tea is coming soon. We got the tea. If you're at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned. Stay tuned, y'all. Summer's room. The tea is coming soon. We got the tea. If you're at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned. Stay tuned, y'all. Summer's room.
Be sure to smash that follow button on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Bye. The tea is coming soon, or whether you're at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned to Summer's Room. I love it so much. Bye, y'all.